This is a special presentation from News Channel 15 and the Wabash Valley College Radio, TV, and Digital Media Department. It's made possible by Steve Faulkner Automotive, Wabash General Hospital, the First National Bank, Mount Carmel Public Utility Company, and by Wabash Valley College. This is a special presentation of News Channel 15 and the Wabash Valley College Radio, TV, and Digital Media Department. Here with Emily Gottman, the senior on this Lady Aces golf team, and I gotta start out by saying, I think I'm in the presence of royalty because you're like the first athlete ever at Mount Carmel High School to go undefeated in a team sport of any kind ever. What does that mean to you to be able to say you set that kind of history at MCHS?
It's just kind of unbelievable, but I've worked so hard, and not only me, but every person that I've been on a team with has put in so much effort to make it possible for me to say that I've done that.
Does it get old winning a state championship?
No, I don't think it can.
And what's it been like being able to say that you've won a state championship all 4 years in high school?
It's very impressive that I get to say that, but I don't want to sound too braggy when I say it, but you work hard, so.
And I don't think people realize the amount of work that you guys put into your craft. This is not something that you play starting in August and end in October, right? Kind of give us a little bit of an insight as to what that off-season work looks like for you guys.
Well, in the winter, all of us are done with state, but we're still out here, we're still practicing, and then in the winter we'll go indoors, we'll work on speed, and then just hit balls inside, so we're never off. It's never an off season, really. Another thing that I've always been interested in too is competing at the national level is something that you guys have been doing here too. Talk us through what that experience has been like working on playing on some of these PGA courses. Yeah, they're so nice and so fancy, and you're not like the special one there because everyone's won state, so it's really intimidating, but it's really fun. I really like going to nationals. What will stand out as the signature moment for you this year in the state championship run of this team? Probably. That's a tough one, I know. That is a tough one. I think just my last putt. That was just like, I'm done, or my first tee off on the last day. I just really soaked it in that I'm never gonna do this again. It's really emotional. It's sad, but it's exciting. Sad, but oh wow, did it happen? Yeah. It happened in such a great way. So what's next for you? Talk to us about where you head after a storied Mount Carmel High School career. I'm heading to Purdue Fort Wayne for college with my sister, and it's gonna be fun. I'm really excited. Playing golf there? Yes, playing golf. Of course. Why wouldn't you play golf, right? All right, thanks a lot. Thank you. Here now with Zimmy Moore. She is the not only team state champion this year, the 4-time state champion team member of the Lady Aces, but the individual Class 1A state champion. That has a nice ring to it. Yeah, for sure. Tell me about your round of play, because not only were you obviously with the bulk of your teammates in the top 10 after day one, but you're the only player on that entire golf course to shoot around under par, and you did that on the last day, and you did it to cement a state championship. What was different for you from day one to day two? I think starting off number one also very helped a lot because I wasn't in the middle of the golf course. But the first hole I birdied, and I was just all right, let's go. Talk about the confidence that it takes in your game and in your team to go out and compete at the level we've been competing, because you've got to know you've got the ability to do it, right? Yeah, we have a lot of confidence because I feel like we practice all the time. We're always out here, in the winter we practice, and that's what puts us apart from other teams, I feel like. You were playing with Sacred Heart Griffin along the way, and I know during the first day they had the individual leader. Are you guys aware of that out on the course? Does playing with that first day leader help you play better? Does your playing with your teammates help you play better on the course? I feel like it does, because it's you're trying to beat that person, you're trying to get good scores, and it's the competition side of it, but also it can also get in your head if you think about it too much. So
there's a fine line, isn't there, of playing with confidence and being intimidated by what you're up against. And how has this team been able to do what it's been able to do?
We just put in so much work and so much practice.
That's
pretty much, yeah. I mean, we play, like, you talk to other girls and they're like, oh yeah, we just play in the summer, and it's like we play year round. So
yeah, getting indoors, I think, is obviously been a big key. So now that you're the individual state champion, does that put a big circle and target on your back for next year? Is there hopes of a repeat?
I mean, yeah, there's always hopes, but I don't know. You never know what can happen.
And what has been maybe your favorite memory so far in your golf career at MCHS? I mean, having 2 medals is probably a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, definitely. Like, as soon as I finished that putt, and then all my teammates coming up and like hugging me at the end has been like my top like moment. It has to be.
Individual state champion for at least 360 some more days. Go enjoy that.
All right, I will.
Thanks.
At Steve Faulkner Automotive, get scary great deals. Save up to $15,000 off 2024 Ram heavy-duty trucks and up to $10,000 off 2024 Jeep Compass. Come today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Hello, I'm Andrea Lull from Robinson, Illinois. For my first appointment, I knew I chose the right orthopedic center. The day of surgery went like planned, registration went smooth, pre-surgery, and the nurse made me feel very comfortable. I'm currently 3 months out of surgery. I don't even feel like I had a total hip replacement, but I am having a much better quality of life with my new hip. WGH, we're going home.
We're setting the stage for a story half a century in the making. It's the 50th anniversary of the IHSA Football State Finals. But before champions are crowned, the IHSA Football Playoff Pairing Show is breaking down every bracket from 1A to 8A. We reveal who made the playoffs and analyze all the matchups. Everything you need to know before the historic weekend. The IHSA Football Playoff Pairing Show, sponsored by Menards and SIU Carbondale, Saturday, October 26th.
With junior Lee Swanson now, and I got to ask, what was it like once again playing on a team that was playing for a state championship?
It just feels surreal because knowing like playing with other girls who've never been there before, like knowing that it's just like another day of golf for me, and they're like really nervous, and I don't know, it just feels like another round of golf, but at the same time I'm like, I really get to do this more than once.
Yeah, it's something that most people don't get to do, and you've now been a part of it 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that stands out this year versus the rest? A favorite memory, a favorite moment? Any lasting memories from this year's run?
Yeah, I got really close with Emily Gottman, our senior, so it's gonna be really sad seeing her go, but I'm hoping to see her in college some next year. It was just fun on the first tee. It was kind of like we were all like pushed back because it was taking forever. So it was me, Zimmy, and Miley, and we got to take like pictures together, and we were just chatting it up. I mean, I don't know. It just, you don't really get very nervous because you have your whole team there with you. And then also our bus ride home. It's always really fun. It's a 3-hour ride home, and we just talked the entire time, danced. We had a little mini microphone. We were singing music. It was fun. Yeah.
Can we get a hold of those videos? I'm just kidding.
I don't think you want to.
Might be fun for the audience, right?
Yeah.
Well, talk to us about now, is there pressure now on you guys as juniors to come back as seniors and do this all over again?
I think definitely, because people think we lost Emily, and she's really good. We lost her sister. So both the Gottmans are gone. 4 juniors. I started practicing really last year, so I think there's a lot of pressure because it does take 4 scores, and we have 3 freshmen now and 4 seniors, I guess. So yeah, I think there is pressure, but I know we can do it.
Here with Miley Kinder now, another junior on this ACES team, state champions again. What was this year like? What was the state tournament like this year for you and for this team?
It was pretty awesome, obviously. I feel like I connected with a lot of the girls and made a lot of new friends.
Tell me about any special memories from this year, either postseason, throughout the season, with your teammates, maybe something not even golf related that will be in your memory forever.
Probably staying at a house at State. It was pretty nice, and we all were there together the whole time.
I don't think people really appreciate the amount of work you guys put in to being 4-time now state champions. Talk to us about some of the things that are even outside of the season that you guys are doing in the summer before the season, in the spring, in the winter, to keep this momentum going that this program has built.
Yeah, so we obviously practice every day, and we all hit inside in our indoor areas over the winter, and yeah, we all work pretty hard to get where we're at.
It's not just 4 months, is it?
Yeah.
It's all year round.
All year.
Yeah. So what do you think now about the future for this team? Obviously losing the senior in Emily Gottman, but you've got so many coming back. Can we do this again?
Yeah, I think we can. We still have four solid people for the top for our scores, and I think we can.
With freshman Miranda Kennard, and I want to ask you first, what was it like being a freshman on a team competing for a state championship?
It was kind of nerve-wracking, but then exciting at the same time, because I knew I had all the upperclassmen just carrying me along the way and just really enjoying the ride.
It takes a lot of confidence to be able to get out and do what this team did, and especially I think, does it put a lot of pressure on you being a freshman knowing we need your score to count at the state championship level?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of pressure to this game, and just really trying just my best to not let it get to me.
Obviously it's been a family thing for you to be able to play with your sister. Has that helped motivate you, and has that helped make you a better player?
Definitely. I feel like Miley and even Maria, who's on the team last year, they've definitely inspired me to work harder and just try to shoot good scores like them.
All right, so if you get out on the golf course and you three are playing, who's winning?
I feel like it's a mix between Mia and Miley, just a lot of back and forth.
You're supposed to say I'm winning. I'm gonna win, right? So is there aspirations? I mean, obviously there's a lot of pressure. Two sisters are multiple state champions. You've won your first. Is there pressure on you to win the next one?
Probably.
Probably so. Talk about the work that you guys put in to be a state champion level club.
There's definitely a lot of work. Me and Miley, we always work on like our short game for like a really long time, and just a lot of hitting around the greens, and pretty much it.
Lots of work. Well, keep the train moving. Let's do it again next year, all right?
Yep.
We've noticed suspicious activity on your account, and we're conducting an investigation. To protect your money, we need you to transfer it to a secure account.
Banks never ask that.
Your bank will never ask you to help with an investigation or ask you to move money to other accounts. It sounds obvious, but these criminals are convincing. October is National Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and the First National Bank is sharing several tips and tricks to fight against fraud on our Facebook page, so be sure to follow along.
What's up, guys? It's Fire Pup here with the Mount Carmel Fire Department, and I'm here with my friend David, the president of Mount Carmel Public Utility.
Today's focus is on the importance of replacing your smoke alarms.
Age is crucial when it comes to smoke alarms. Replace all smoke alarms every 10 years or sooner if they fail to respond during testing. Remember, fire spreads quickly. You might have less than 2 minutes to escape once the alarm sounds. Functional smoke alarms provide early warning, giving you precious time to get to safety.
So here with Ella Turner now, and I got to ask you, what has it been like to be on this golf team and bringing home a state championship?
It's very exciting, and it's very fun to watch like the team grow together and really do our thing.
It takes a whole lot of things to become a state champion, from obviously hard work to gelling as a team to maybe even getting a little lucky along the way. What has made this team able to win a state championship, not just this year, but for all these years in a row?
I think we all have a very good mindset when we come into every tournament, knowing that we're going to play our best and our hardest, and yeah.
So you are what year this year? Freshman. So first time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But what was it like when they handed you the state championship trophy and you got to touch that thing for the first time?
It was very exciting, and it's definitely a moment I probably will never forget, but yeah.
Any favorite memory from this season for you?
Probably winning our first tournament, because it's my first tournament for high school and we won. So it was really exciting.
Tell me about looking ahead now to next year. Obviously, we want a 5-peat. 4-peat is nice, 5-peat is better. Does that put some pressure on you to step up your game now that you're no longer going to be a freshman?
I'm just going to work hard throughout the off season and try as hard as I could to improve on this year. And just come into next year with a good mindset.
Excited to see where this team goes.
Yep.
Thanks for the time. Congrats.
Yep. Thank you.
Here with Micaiah Bolden now, a freshman on this year's team. And what's it like being a freshman, getting put into the spotlight of a state championship run? What was it like to be part of this team this year?
It was really nice. Everyone, it's just nice having people to look up to and get to be on a team that gets to get that far.
Obviously, this team, a lot of the people, the upperclassmen, have talked about the work that they put in the off season. Has that been something that was new to you, and what's that experience been like, essentially playing golf 365 days a year?
Yeah, I mean, when you finally get on a team, you get more of a chance to have the thought of working more, and so
it takes a lot of work, right?
Yeah.
And so tell me about what it was like to be able to be up in Decatur, and when they announced Mount Carmel as the state champion, being able to touch that trophy for the first time. What was that experience like?
It was really nice, just getting to have that experience, and because not everyone gets to have it, so it was just.
We're going to have it again next year, right?
Yeah.
Does that put a little more pressure on you to up your game?
Yeah. I mean, I having the thought of getting to work harder and to get actually maybe to play. So
we're excited to see what's to come for you guys. Good luck, congratulations, and thanks for the time.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
We're setting the stage for a story half a century in the making. It's the 50th anniversary of the IHSA Football State Finals. But before champions are crowned, the IHSA Football Playoff Pairing Show is breaking down every bracket from 1A to 8A. We reveal who made the playoffs and analyze all the matchups. Everything you need to know before the historic weekend. The IHSA Football Playoff Pairing Show, sponsored by Menards and SIU Carbondale, Saturday, October 26th.
Here now with Lady Ace's four-time defending state champion coach, Karin Kelsey. That's got a nice ring to it.
Oh, it does. It does. I thought 3 was good last year, but man, you tack another one on there, and that's pretty exciting.
Pretty exciting, pretty profound, pretty historic. I mean, there's no team in Mount Carmel that has ever done anything close to this. And here we are talking about a 4th state championship, a 4th undefeated season. I mean, this is just stuff that you dream about, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, no, I don't think I ever dreamed about it. It's crazy. It's just unbelievable that we continue to win and continue to build, and my team just keeps getting stronger every year. We're going to be strong again next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. And I'm just so excited for the girls and for the community to have such a talented group of people representing us.
It's one thing to have the players. It's one thing to have the talent. It's also another thing to have a class act of athletes. I mean, these girls are super great, and they're a great steward and a representative of Mount Carmel to the world.
I think that's true. The thing I like the best is when we go up to state, the teams already know us, they welcome us, and they're kind to us. And you don't get that by being anything but kind back, we have so many friendship teams, Massac County, and used to be really close to Carmel, and just different teams in our area, and they cheer us on. Castle High School over in Indiana, they cheer us on, we cheer them on, and that makes it so fun for everybody.
Talk to me about, obviously different team, different year, same result. Is there something that made this team more special, or What made this team special this year, I guess, would be the question.
Well, I think the fact we had Emily Gottman as a senior, but we had 4 juniors. That's a lot of upperclassmen. That's 5. We're finally an older group where we've been freshmen and sophomores heavy, you know. So they've grown together. They've gotten better together. They just really mesh and get along so well, and they're just great leaders.
Let me ask you about Zimmy specifically winning an individual state championship. I thought was really profound. She was not the leader after day 1. She still was obviously a very respectable round there. But in day 2, she became the only player all weekend to shoot around under par to propel herself to the state championship. Talk to me about Zimmy's performance on the state championship weekend.
I mean, Zimmy's just amazing at whatever course she's at, and it's no surprise that she could go up there and play that. Of course, last year she was just 2 strokes away from winning, and much deserved. I mean, this year that win, she can stay calm, and she just does what's in front of her and takes care of what's in front of her, and that's what it takes to be a really, really good golfer. And Zimmy's top notch. She just does a great job on every hole. She just plays her best. So I'm really proud and happy for Zimmy.
I don't want to single out everybody, but let's talk about your senior, Emily Gottman.
Mm-hmm.
Not only has your team done something historic that's never been done before in Mount Carmel, but Emily specifically, individual, has done something that's never been seen, and that is to go undefeated.
Undefeated. You know what happened? Like the minute we got on the bus to go home, I said, "Have you talked to your college coach?" She said, "Yeah, he congratulated me." I said, "But did you tell him that you can't lose a match in college because you've never lost?" And she just laughed, of course. But I mean, that's unbelievable to have your whole high school career and never lose a match. And you know what? These juniors are on the same track, because I foresee that next year, hopefully, they'll be the same. It's just crazy. I did contact someone from Golf Week, because I don't even know. I mean, is this unusual? I don't know of any other team that's gone undefeated for 4 years. I don't even know how to find that out.
Yeah, you know, and the only thing that I can come up to that's closest to that would be the run that Addison Driscoll, a private school, had in football a few years back, where they ran through everybody. But my goodness, I mean, what an accomplishment. And 4 consecutive state champions, meaning that you've been good for 4 years, ranging with freshmen on this year's team, thinking about 4 years ago for the freshman in Emily that's now a senior. That's about a good 8-year run of athletes for a public school in an individual sport. That's crazy.
Yeah, it really is. But the girls drive each other. They really do. We attribute their success to the hard work, but they drive each other. They have to play good to be a part of the top 6. So they just push each other, not in a pushy way. They just know, hey, I need to practice and get out there, and I need to get better because I want to be a part of this team. So
tell me about a lasting memory, a favorite memory specific to this year's team. Is there one? I know that's hard. One is hard.
Just from the first match all the way to the last match this year, these girls you should see them on the bus before we get off. They just, okay, let's go play a round of golf on every match. And they're so steady, and they're just so confident that it makes it a pleasure to work with them and a pleasure to be a part of the program that they've made so successful. So I'll just always remember this team as our number 4 team for sure.
The most successful coach in any sport in Mount Carmel history, Karin Kelsey.
Thank you.
Congrats. Thanks.
Thank you.
This is a special presentation from News Channel 15 and the Wabash Valley College Radio, TV, and Digital Media Department. It's made possible by Steve Faulkner Automotive, Wabash General Hospital, the First National Bank, Mount Carmel Public Utility Company, and by Wabash Valley College. This is a special presentation of News Channel 15 and the Wabash Valley College Radio, TV, and Digital Media Department.
Hello, I'm Sarah Harrell. I'm from Crossville, Illinois, and I attend here at Wabash for the Advanced Manufacturing Program. Being here has really helped me grow and really experience what it'll be like later in life, being able to work in a shop and actually run machines. I've loved working on the 3D printer and on the wire EDM and just CNC machines in general. I want to be like a designer and programmer type thing, so I can do most of my time on SolidWorks and programming CNC machines.